Of media coverage of the US presidential election campaign and Britain's vote to quit the EU, the Oxford Dictionaries Group declared post-truth to be its international word of the year. Well, let's have a look at some of the other linguistic trends from 2016.
A new world deserves a new word: post-truth. It's Oxford Dictionary's word of the year, and you'd better get used to it. It means relating to or denoting circumstances in which objective facts are less influential in shaping public opinion than appeals to emotion and personal belief. Basically, emotion beats truth. Here's an example.
Unprecedented bombing.
Look what they've been doing to eastern Aleppo.
Hundreds of people were killed.
Many have called it genocide.
These children are too young to know what it really feels like to be safe.
Pulling at your heartstrings rather than explaining a complex reality is what post-truth journalism seems to be about.
Most journalists that work in the corporate media don't have any resources to do any kind of investigation, and in fact don't want to do any investigation. They'd rather echo the lies of politicians as if they were the truth. And this has got us into situations like Libya, like Iraq, like Afghanistan, and is likely to get us even more engrossed in the quagmire that is Libya. Is Syria. So we've destroyed countries based on lies.
Another new concept that's being used to describe our new reality is filter bubble. You can become trapped in one by social media, when algorithms selectively guess what information you'd like to see. But there are also way bigger bubbles than Facebook ones. Take the bubble the majority of US politicians, media outlets and pollsters got themselves stuck in during the presidential election campaign. The idea of a Trump victory had got completely filtered out. Of course they all thought Clinton would win.
Which Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election?
Right now, Donald Trump.
Clinton today is more likely to win.
Hillary Clinton's going to win in a landslide.
We could be talking landslide.
Liberal media so upset, visibly upset, about Donald Trump's victory.
You're awake, by the way. You're not having a terrible, terrible dream. Also, you're not dead and you haven't gone to hell. This is your life now. This is our election now. This is us. This is our country. It's real.
What if there was a place where the unthinkable didn't happen and life could continue for progressive Americans just as before?
Now there is. Welcome to The Bubble. The Bubble is a planned community of like-minded free thinkers, and no one else.
Well, not everyone got stuck in that bubble, and some of them got their own word too. Putinite. That's the label now slapped on anyone who dares suggest that cooperation with Russia actually makes sense. Among those branded Putinites are the American Green Party's Jill Stein and Donald Trump.
I know the word is meant in a negative way, but I think it is a word that challenges political correctness, because for many people in the West, Putin is an icon of being against the establishment. So I really hope that conservative people in the West who agrees with what Russia is doing, and there are actually some that do, that they would take this expression to heart and use it. I mean, I think it's wonderful. Let's go Putinize. I think it's really a wonderful expression. I was very overwhelmed